Good morning. Today is November 11th, 2013, a fresh beginning on Monday at 8:15 a.m. This recording is being done. Welcome once again to the Commodities Roundup as we begin the week today. Friday night, the cues from the US and Chinese market were upbeat, and this perked up the markets, especially the equities, and the Dow hit a fresh high. Positive data coming out of China is also pushing up the manufacturing items like base metals on the higher side. Copper rose sharply to closer to the resistance of 460. A few data are important to be pointed out. Along with the macroeconomic data, which turns out positive from China and USA, it's both good and bad. Good in the sense that the economic data has come out positive for the overall health of the economies of US and China. Negative in the sense that the markets are now fearing that the QE take break could begin on account of positive data coming out. In the eventuality that some kind of a tapering announcement comes out by December or January, the emerging markets could suffer and the equities could suffer as monies could get pulled out from the economies. Hence, the combination of both positive and negative out of the data that have come out. Coming Wednesday, we have the minutes of the FOMC meet. That has minor relevance since we already know the outcome, but the commentaries need to be watched carefully as to the direction in which the Fed is likely to move. Across Asia, the equities are expected to open on the lower side, especially Nifty. Nifty could take strong support at around the 6080 to 6100 levels. INR is expected to open weaker. 62.80 to 63 is a strong support as of now. Any break below 63 on a closing basis could further weaken till around the 63.50, 64 and 65 mark, and hence this could hold up commodities higher. Resistance is now seen at around the 61.30 to 61 mark. Any break below 61 only would further strengthen the INR. Now we come to the individual commodities. Gold is now trading at around the $1285 mark. On Friday night, as soon as the weekly data got released, the bullions drastically crashed, basically because of on account of the positive economic data that came out. As we've been telling for the past 10 days, a break below 1300 could prove decisive for gold and push it down to $1270. Now trading at around $1285, sell on rises is recommended at $1285. Add further on rises up to $1295 with a stop above $1310 to test immediate target of $1270 to $1265. Further major downside is expected on a break below $1265 to test $1250 and $1230 in the days to come. On the MCX, strong support is now seen at 29,500, which could be tested. Of course, you need to keep a close watch on the INR. Resistance is above the 30,050 mark on a closing basis. Silver is now trading at the 21.35 mark. Resistance is at 21.50. Next minor upside only on a break and close about 21.5. Downside support is at $21. Selling is recommended. Sell out at current market price at around the 21.35 mark. Add further on rises up to 21.50. Stops about 21.80 for target of 21 and $20.60. On the MCX exchange, silver again trades weak. Strong support is now seen at 47,750 to 700 mark. A break below could test 47,500 and 47,200. Resistance is above the 48,500 mark. As far as the energy pack is concerned, crude is now trading and holding at around the 94.50 mark. Resistance is at 96 and support at 93, as we have told in our last update on Friday. On the MCX exchange, trades at around the pivot of 6,000. A break above 6,020 could make it more positive till levels of 6,050 and 6,100. Strong support is now immediately at 59.70 on a positional basis at 59.20. So the call for crude on a weekly basis would be buy above 6020, buy on supports, further supports, add further at 5970 with stops below 5900 for targets up to 6100 and 6150. MCX natural gas overall ended the week positive. It trades in the range of 225 to 230. More buying could come about 230 levels. Expected to open mild positive both natural gas and crude. On Friday night, copper broke above the crucial resistance of 455 as soon as the data came out, hit a high close to the psychological pivot is now resistance strong at 460. If it sustains above 460 with higher volumes, likely to test 463, 465 and 466. Strong support is now seen at 455. It has opened flat on the international market, and any weakness in the INR could hold up copper to that extent. Nickel is highly range bound in the range of 870 to 1000. Wait for fresh entries. Lead trades mild positive. It is unable to close above the psychological resistance of 136.30. A break above 136.30 could make it more positive. Buy above 136.30, add further buys up to 135, stops below 133.50 for target of 138.50 and 140. Zinc overall positive above 120 with support below 118 for targets of 121.50 and 123. Aluminium, of course, it's buy on dips again. It moves in tandem with all the other base metals. Here I have given a small wrap-up of the commodities. Let the week begin. Further updates on photo shoots will be given to you during the course of this week on a daily basis round about the morning. Further updates and live trading calls will be posted in our website at www.akshayashift.com and at Lotus Advisory Service. Please also visit our Facebook at Facebook for any queries that could be answered there. Thanks a lot and have a safe day.